Hi, and thank you for joining me today. I'm Jennifer Young, Senior Marketing Executive at Soffront Software. Today I'm going to show you highlights of the exciting changes we've made to our latest version of Soffront CRM. So what's new in 9.2? I'm going to show you how we've upgraded our CRM to be even easier to use than before, and we'll show you how to use the new drag and drop administration function and how the platform has been improved. At the end of the webinar, we will have a Q&A session where we will answer as many of your questions as we can. So feel free to type in your questions into the box on the right-hand side of your screen, and we'll try to answer them at the end. Soffront CRM version 9.2 is now even easier to use with a new smart navigation menu that's designed for productivity and simplicity. Everything is right at your fingertips because the improved menu is categorized in 6 simple headings: Home Pages, Recent Items, Create an Item, Queries, Reports, and Dashboards. This lets users see the recently accessed items all on one screen. So you can see here when you click on any of these headings, it shows you the items that you've accessed recently. And these will actually keep changing because they're dynamic and based on what you've accessed recently. So here under Recent Items, you can see a new feature as well. It's called Pinned Items. So for example, you can see this little pin on the right-hand side when I scroll over any of my recent records. If I want to pin a record, I just click on the right-hand side, and you can see here that that record will stay under Pinned Records. Now that means anytime I access the recent items here, that record will stay there. So although these here will be dynamic and changing constantly, your pinned records will stay as long as you want them to. And then if you no longer want them to be in your pinned records, you just click on the right-hand side and click to remove. The new unified search box located at the top of every page allows for searches across one or more categories or tables. So for example, users can perform a global search, like I can type in Fred, and that'll search all my accounts, contacts, opportunities for everything that contains the name Fred. Or for example, I could search just accounts for Fred and click search, or just contacts, and it'll show me just the contacts that have the name Fred in it. Now we also have the updated advanced search, and so you click on advanced here. And let's say, for example, I want to search for all the records that I have in the state of California. Just type in CA right there and click Run. And it'll show me all my contacts, accounts, etc. that are located within California. So that's a really great feature. Also new, and actually, all your advanced searches can be saved as queries as well. So, query is just an advanced search that you save so that you can access it at any time without having to type in the parameters within the advanced search boxes. So any advanced search can be saved as a query, which is great, and that'll save you a lot of time. Another new feature is our breadcrumb function, which you'll see at the top of the page here. For example, this allows users to see where they are in the application and to go back into their path. So I'm in the advanced search now, but if I want to go back to lead management where I started, I just click on lead management and I'm back on my leads page. Soffront CRM solution also allows users to color code CRM records based on the new priority rules. Users can set up hot leads to appear as red, as you can see we've set up right here, or warm leads to appear as orange, which we haven't done here, but you could set it up to do that. And they can set up rules on any tables and fields. And so up here in the right-hand corner, you'll notice some color-coded buttons here. And these are your upcoming activities. So for example, green are today's upcoming activities. Orange are today's activities due in 1 hour. And red are your missed activities. And you can click on these little boxes at any time to see those. So I just clicked on the red ones, and I can see here that these are all the activities that I've missed so far. So that keeps me up to date on what I'm doing, which is great. So users can now design home pages and dashboards easily and without coding knowledge using the new drag and drop designer. Simply add gadgets into a canvas and drag them to their position. So here, for example, you click on Home and click More. I'm going to click on My Home and click on Edit. And so as you can see, the boxes here I can just drag around. So let's say I want my leads to appear at the top of the page. I just drag them up there, and now my leads will show up at the top of my home page there. And this new interface also allows users to split the designer into 1 or 2 columns. So if I click Split Screen here, I have a number of options. So I'll say let's split them 50-50 and click OK. Give it a minute, and now you can see that all my screens have been split 50-50, so they're even, so that's great. And you can also build dashboards in the same way you can build a home page, and the best thing is that you can build as many home pages and dashboards as you want. Now, let's see, I'm going to show you the new Gmail integration. So for example, now Soffront version 9.2 comes pre-integrated with Google Calendar and Gmail. Users can now add activities from the CRM straight to their Google Calendar, save emails from Gmail as notes in the CRM, and create contacts and leads from Gmail to the CRM. So for example, I'm going to open this email, and you can see at the bottom here that the email addresses that were within this email show up in the bottom with options to search within the CRM. So what this does, I go ahead and click on the little magnifying glass, and it searches to see if that email address is already within my CRM. And it looks like it wasn't, because it's giving me the option to add this email. And so the little drop-down menu lets me add it as a contact, employee, or lead. So I go ahead and select contact, or whatever I want, and then click add. And then that email address has been added into the CRM. So that's great and really easy to do. Let's see, another option is that you can save notes now. So let's see, let's say I want to add a note from this person here. I click them, and it searches and finds that they're already in the CRM, and it shows all their contact information here that it pulled from the CRM. And I can create a little note, and then I can save that. And now that note is saved to that contact record within the CRM. So that's very easy as well. Another great feature is the Google integration of the calendar. For example, here, I can add an appointment to my calendar, and it'll save it straight to my Google Calendar from the CRM. So let's say, follow up with Fred, and I'm going to make that a call, and I'm going to schedule that for 3 o'clock today. Now I hit save. And give it just a moment to save to the server. And it's taken a little time to do that, but eventually that will be saved to my calendar here. And when I refresh that in a moment, it'll pop up as an appointment on my Google Calendar, and I'll be able to access that later. This version also includes a completely redesigned mobile app. So right here, because I can't show you my cell phone, is an example of how the mobile app will look on Safari. So you just type in the same username and password that you use to log into your CRM normally for this, then click Login. And we have this redesigned interface, which makes it really easy to access all your accounts and everything that you're doing while you're on the go. So for example, it's pretty much everything that you have in your regular CRM. You can search your accounts, you can search your leads. So let's see, I can do another search for Fred. see if he comes up. Guess he's not in this one. And you can also, you have all your saved queries here and different things to access, such as your opportunities. So you can click on those and find everything that you're working on, and that way you are ready to handle things on the go. Another feature of the latest version of Soffront is that setup and tools have been combined to be in one place. So up here, you can see setup and tools. If you click on setup, they're all in one place now. And also, you can submit different things to us through the menu here. So up here we have a little box that says contact support. That way you can directly contact support by clicking here, and you can send an email to our support team who will get back to you as soon as they can. We also really appreciate your ideas and suggestions, so you can click on submit an idea, and that will allow you to send us messages on your suggestions. And we also have training videos available. So, for example, we'll put this webinar up on our training video page, which is youtube.com/Soffront. But instead of going there, you can go ahead and click on training videos, and we will put everything that we've recorded up on that site. So thank you for joining me today. I hope this has given you a glimpse into the upgraded capabilities of Soffront version 9.2. Again, we'll be loading this up to youtube.com/Soffront shortly for future reference. For more information on the changes we've made to our CRM or to upgrade, please contact your account manager or call us at 1-800-SOFFRONT. So we've received a lot of great questions, and we will do our best to answer as many as we can. Now I'm going to turn this Q&A over to our sales engineer, Atanu Gupta.
Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining us. This is Atanu here. I'll be addressing some of your questions, as many as I can, in this short time. A lot of you wanted to know how many items you would be able to add to the pinned records. You wanted to know how many items you would be able to add to pinned records. So let us go back. This is the pinned records items. So you can add 10 pinned items right here. So in total, you'll have 20 items showing up, 10 in the recent records and 10 in the pinned items. So that's the answer to your question. You can add 10 pinned items in your pinned records section. Now, the second question that I have received is, how would you be able to add, would you be able to add menus as before? Now, this new version has a redesigned interface that you're seeing, but still, it would have the provision for you to create home screens. For instance, you had accounts, contacts, and other menus on top. Though we present a better solution, if you want to still use it, you can create different home screens for each one. So you can create a home screen for account, contact, opportunity management, and so on. So the horizontal home, tabs that you had earlier can be available under the home screens right here. Now, another question which I've received is whether you would still be able to receive reminders from your calendar, since we have on the top you are able to see your upcoming activities and your missed activities and so on. You would still be able to receive reminders. It's just a setting on the calendar which you have to enable, and you would be able to receive reminders there. I have received a question here if this software has Outlook Active Directory integration. Yes, we have an integration with Microsoft Outlook, and we can directly integrate to Active Directory. And the entire application can be integrated to Active Directory. Mobile app can be accessed. The mobile app that you've just seen can be accessed from our site. It is just another URL that you have to use instead of our direct URL. It's not an app in the truest sense. It is actually a URL or web pages designed specifically for mobile. So you would be able to access it through a different URL, which to get the URL, you can get in touch with us, and we will provide you the URL to access the mobile version of the Soffront CRM. Okay, now you have questions about the portal. Yes, the customer portal is updated. We have a new customer portal as well. It will be it's a bit different than what we had before. The old portal is still available. New customer portal is also available, which has a couple of new features. We can cover that in a future webinar session. We can give you a walkthrough on that. So you have questions about Firefox support. This version of the system is better compatible with Firefox than our previous versions. Though still we have minor limitations of ActiveX controls, which is primarily going to be used by the administrator. Users will be able to use Firefox for day-to-day operations. All the features that users normally use would be available in Firefox, except the administrations. We would still need Internet Explorer. I've received one question here which says, you wanted to know if where you would get the help for the system. You will find most of the help in the form of videos now under the user menu. So you will find training videos. So you can either get in touch, see those videos, or get in touch with our support. They will be providing you with assistance. A lot of you are curious to know about the left-hand navigation panel that you see missing here. We have actually redesigned this interface so that the left-hand panel would not be needed anymore, since you have all the items available on top in the form of menus. So you will not need the left-hand panel any further. It's a redesign to the entire system, and you will find this to be more convenient than the left-hand panel. The mobile version can be used with the older version of the CRM. There is no concerns with that. You would be able to use the mobile version with an older version. Let me see if I have any other questions here. Actually, this area for questions is so tiny, it takes me a while to scroll. The help desk views are updated. In fact, the screens are completely changed. In fact, you would be able to design home screens for the system, and you can design or optimize your home screen in such a way that most of the work can be done from a single screen versus multiple screens. And we have added significant functionalities so that you're able to create items directly So if you wanted to create a support ticket, you would be able to create it directly from here instead of going through number of steps. Again, there are significant changes which you can get in touch with us or the project manager assigned for your account. You can get in touch with us, and we will be happy to help you out with those changes, because apart from just the UI change, there has been significant changes in the infrastructure, the engine underlying the CRM. So there are features which are there which will eliminate a lot of different steps that you probably had to do. Those would need configuration on your existing version. Post-upgrade, you would need to add those features using configuration. So you can get in touch with us, and we will be happy to help you out. I believe I was able to address all your questions here. Let me just make sure I have addressed all of them, because this scroll window is very, very tiny. Let me see here. I have one question here where you wanted to know if outgoing calls can be tracked through a company PBX. It would call for an integration with your phone system. Yes, it can be integrated through our APIs and web services. Once it is integrated, we can bring up screen pop-ups where you can document the call on the screen itself and save it. Apart from that, if you are documenting a call even without the integration, you can simply hit forward. You can hit forward or add a note to the account. That way, you would be able to. Document a call. So, for instance, you are seeing right now that I have clicked on forward for the leads follow-up, where you can document or type in the notes for that call right here before you change the next follow-ups. So you would be able to document calls like this even without integration with your phone system. So I think let me just make sure all the questions are answered here. We have integration with Perforce available in our applications still. So Perforce integration is available. However, it would need our engineering team to install it and configure it for you. So if you need that, please get in touch with us. Thank you all. I think I have exhausted all the questions. Thank you all for joining in. I will now pass over my headset to Jennifer so that she can help you out. Thank you.
Hi, everyone. There's a lot of great questions from you today. So thank you for taking the time to listen in on our webinar and for submitting all your great questions. We hope we've been helpful in explaining the updates to our software. But if you have further questions, please feel free to call us at 1-800-SOFFRONT, or you can email me directly at marketing@soffront.com. Thank you so much again, and have a great day.